person who grew up in Gaborone. Basically, my parents were immigrants from Botswana government, decided in Mafike. So when the government relocated to Lobatse, they came along with the government. They never stayed in South Africa. And then ultimately they ended up in Gaborone. So that I don't have like a village to say I come from this village in Botswana. So we came in here in 1973 and I've been here for 45 years. So I've seen everything grow from nothing to what it is today and still going. Yeah, so but technically it's more the crash mono. There was only 1-2 crashes by then, or what you call the nursery. So daycare center. We were still an infant by then. Nearly had Dutch Reformed Church. One of the few products my mother was fully crashed by then. Because my mother was, she's passed on, but she was a teacher. Go Bentama Primary School, so I went to Bentama Primary School also. Bentama I grew up in that area, and then I went to Naledi Secondary School. But I had a choice to go to GSS, so Naledi, but I preferred Naledi Secondary School. Why? I think it was just because I'm one person who doesn't like this upstream life, some per se, to be aligned to Magenta GSS. I had this thing here, no, I want to be on the other side of life. So I chose to go to Naledi. It was my choice. Naledi, at that time, you could go to any secondary school. But I wrote Naledi Secondary School as my first choice. But then I went to National Service in the Northwest District in a village called Bedside. It was near Soronga, in the furthest area. I had this thing of going to the furthest of all areas. Yeah, that's what I did, where I did my National Service, the furthest of all areas. But immediately thereafter, I basically got sponsorship. I was actually given an offer for economics at the UB. Yeah, but I also forfeited that, and I went for technical studies. I went for telecommunications, the BTC. That was 1990. When I got there, I was blessed with an opportunity to study abroad. We were put down into what we call fast tracking of engineers. We were the first batch that was taken to the UK from 1990 to 1996, doing engineering. But that one was a sandwich course because there wasn't a lot of practicals. It was just BTC. So there was not enough exposure. And most of us did our attachments in the UK, just all over the whole UK in those 6 years. It was a sandwich course, near academics and then going into field. Yeah, we'd hardly come home, but we'd come home sometimes. Because it was a sandwich course, it went from a certificate to a diploma, a national diploma. For a degree, I decided to, not like technical studies once again. So economics came back to haunt me. I decided to enroll into business studies. And at that time, because I had grown in position at the BTC job-wise, I basically was an engineering head, departmental head. I decided to, okay, rather than go for a degree, I think I've passed that thing. A degree, I tried my luck into first BAc batch in a producer master's degree in business administration. We wrote the entry exam and I passed it. So I spent 3 years at the BAc with the Monnakgotla University, accredited MBA. I finished that in 2004. I decided to quit BTC and go into business full time. So technically, you'd say that is me. And I've been doing business from 1998 to 2004. How much more learned and knowing what I'm doing. So you can see until now I'm still going.
Well, your career path is not the traditional career path of a high school dropout. But firstly, I want to delve into the fact that you like going to the extremes. So how was it when you firstly went to the UK? Because you were probably a young man then, being away from home, How was it then?
No, it was good. That was 1990 in August. Coming from national service, somehow your life backtracks a little bit. By going to the UK, now in the first world, say, wow, I'm here. But the issue is focus. Yeah, because the course that we were given by British Telecom and BTC was almost a crash course of some sort. So there wasn't much of leisure time, but we would find leisure time. It's all about house parties, it's all about hostel parties, it's all about party at the consulate. It's all about interacting, and most of us would like to be associated with Caribbean students. I do like the slang. And coincidentally, our college had a lot of Caribbean students from Jamaica, St. Kitts, and all of those Caribbean countries. So we assimilated well, because everybody they wanted to be African. So now we wanted to be them. So it caused an intercultural exchange. And they would ask you where you come from, Botswana, and when you're in that club, they tell people from that they're from Botswana. I would say we're from Grenada. It was something, it was trendy at that time, and that's how we actually assimilated into the culture of the UK, but much more into the Black Briton side, not on the white British side per se. So our identity as a black person was still there in the UK, and in most cases not, because of the training, we went from what we call Land's End in the UK, those who know the UK, in Cornwall. Then we went into Coventry, then we went into what we call the Midlands in Staffordshire, and did a little bit of some in Edinburgh, in Scotland. So you get to understand a lot of places, and you travel a lot, and
met a lot of people.
I met a lot of people. Mates, they've passed through me when they were still younger, of course, but we interacted. And at that time it was prestigious, and when you came for vacations here and meet your friends, where will you be? We were an edge above them. They would tell you, most of them. Coincidentally, they are CEOs now, because mostly they did their accounting, the BCom, they did their law degrees and all those kind of things. But at that time, I think we were the guys of the town.
You were the cool guys.
Yeah, we were the cool guys. They even our haircuts, but then they would denote the dress. These guys were coming from somewhere else. But it's okay.
But that part of your life, how do you feel it helped you in terms of learning to network and learning to adapt to different cultures? Because you're then jumping into a culture that's quite foreign, and you're learning to speak in a Jamaican tone and relate in that way.
I think exposure is a very important thing to any young person, because the more you get exposed, assimilation, the confidence to take on anything and do it. You don't get to doubt yourself. For anything that you give a person of that kind of background, you look at the challenges and you see the opportunities, and you delve into opportunities. You put challenges aside and you will tackle opportunities as they come. So that thing has actually helped me as a person as I ventured into business, because in most cases I don't think about what challenges are there. I'm thinking of the opportunities. So it's like concentrating on the ball. You don't take your eye out of the ball, like the Americans like saying. So you become a bit focused, and you tend to, even if there are failures, you count more of your successes than anything else. So that culture has driven me to this point, and for any business that would give me, I'll try to make something out of it.
Talking about opportunities, you went to BTC and then sort of went up the ranks, and then you decided to jump into business. And when did you discover that opportunity? What made you decide, today, go through and go into business?
I think for any person, what you should be worried about is, what does the future hold for you? And then do you actually want to be subjected to a subordinate and a boss kind of relationship? And I think in most people are not. They want to be free. They want to be able to do what they want at best. It's not somebody sitting behind their back and pushing them. So in engineering, it's all about specifications, customer requirements, meeting the requirements, and somebody wanting reports continuously. And it's quite stereotypic to some extent. Do that or not do this. It's procedures, it's engineering, it's processes, it's systems. But then you get tired of that. And you say, you know, I can't take this anymore, and I want to be myself. So in 1998, I decided, I had married in 1996, and I sat with my wife and said, okay, do you really want to remain like this, or what do you want to do? Of course, because we came from a background where we were doing a sandwich course, we were employed by BTC, we were paid handsomely by then. I had a lot of disposable income. I never struggled in life with finances per se. So we had a lot of money that we said, how can we invest this money? That's how everything came about. Then we said, probably because my wife comes from the west, from Hukunzi, I said, okay, there's no transport there, why don't we try that out? People are always at the hiking spot trying to get transport. That is a very clear opportunity. So it came about like that. And then we ventured into buying our first minibus. We used our savings. At that time, we had agreed to forfeit leisure. We had cars that we had bought for our own selves, obviously. We had to sell the cars, invest into this business with our own money. From 1998 to the year 2000, the 3 minibuses that we had by then, it was from our own investments. And then in the year 2000, we realized that we need to buy a bus. At that time, we were 30 years old. So the question was with the banks, you say you want to buy a bus, you know how much it cost? It was almost about 650,000, I think, by then, a bus. It was a lot of money. So the bank asked us, okay, guys, can you show me the deposits? You are surprised, 250,000 also in our banks. It wasn't our personal bank accounts. By then, we didn't care much to separate the business from ourselves. So he said, okay, can I see your books? There were no books. We were recording in the scribblers and all that. Of course, by then there were no laptops per se. So we had some record of some. We showed them the record. He said, with this kind of things that you have in place, no one can give you a loan. We had the West Bank by then, West Bank FNB. And then they said, no, you need to fix these things and put them properly so that somebody can interpret them into a set of accounts. So they said, so who should we go and see? So we are asking this guy. And he's a banker. So he was our mentor indirectly. He had to show us and tell, no, you have to go and see so and so. No, I'll call him. By then, cell phones were new. You had to do landline. 1998, cell phones were new in Botswana. Landline calling, this guy's going to be coming. So we took all the leads and went to see an accounting firm. We still have it, Shaman Associates, even now to now. They're still our accountants. We kept them all the way. They drew up our first book of accounts. We went back to the guy at the West Bank. We showed him the set of accounts. He was happy. He said, I'll give you the loan. So we bought our first bus in the year 2000. And then from then, it went from one bus to the next. This is where we are sitting now.
Very interesting. You said initially you had your bank account as your personal account. So this is the separation of finances.
No, it didn't matter.
And at that point, it just shows the willingness to continuously push the business. Because most of the time, having one personal account, it's very easy for us to. What brought about that discipline, the financial discipline?
I think as people, this idea of saving, the saving philosophy, if we have it, it doesn't matter where the money is. So if we could save at that time 250,000 from our own earnings, it showed that we had a potential to make money. Because it's all about saving money and making money, having interest out of the money. Either you go and fix it if you are not really an uptuned investor. You want the mediocre kind of profits out of savings. But in most cases, not. It will be like if I invest this, I'll have more kind of investment interest. So now moving from a personal account to a business account was not so difficult because it was in our culture. And I mean, as a young family with my wife, we had got into the culture of save all the time.
But I have to ask, what was the biggest challenge you had in business? Because you're transitioning from now a man who's employed to now a businessman, and you're expanding this business rapidly. What were the biggest challenges, or some of those days where you're just like, yo?
I think the biggest challenge, mostly pertaining to transport business, is the risks associated with the bus being on the road. Accidents, the issue of staff pilferage, stealing huguinya, that's why. Huguinya is a problem. So, and the other thing is skills. You need to uptune yourself. You need to have the skills. So you see, those three things, we needed to get them right. So we told ourselves, well, we're not going to get any time slots for bus rankings. That forces us to travel during the cover of night. So most of the time slots that we applied for, in the 6 o'clock in the morning, around 3, 4, you should be at a destination, rested, to avoid accidents. The other part, the skills, I had to do my business degree. So that's why I went into and enrolled into a master's degree in business administration. And then I had the skills. And then the other part, about the accidents, it was continuously talking to my bereki. You need to have this thing of where my bereki, so that they get to understand your philosophy. Don't overspeed. If you have a problem, stop, attend to this, report, all these kind of things. So those things assisted us, because it meant that there was feedback in what we were doing. The other thing that I would say was is a challenge, or became a challenge, was when we expanded rapidly, the availability of money. There's this thing with the banking, the whole thing, we are giving you a facility. They look at your books and they say you could qualify at most 2 million, 5 million, 20 million, whatever it is, and you call it a facility. It means that then you are bogged down and drawing down from that facility, and when it's expanded fully, you need to look again for another money. You see, so it's a cycle. So, but the good thing about it is that as you are drawing down on this money and expanding, you make sure that it's sustainable. You're able to go to the next financier. So you step up from one financier and go to the next. So which means that you need to understand the financing model of the place or the country that you are in. Even now it still happens where you can get a loan from one bank, go to the next, and now it's getting tighter. They are looking at the whole banking or of your financing model, and they'll simply ask you a question, or no, you have a loan at West Bank, what are you saying about it, when are you paying it off? But by then, in other times, they were not so fully networked. You could go to West Bank, get a loan, get to Betleys, get a loan, get to whichever bank, Standard Bank, get a loan. And that's how we would finance. And it actually assisted us to actually grow quicker than we had anticipated.
Talking about rapid expansion, you firstly began in buses and then ventured into other areas such as property. What prompted that diversification? What inspired it? What inspired you to diversify?
We've always been driven by the need. Let's look at our roadmap. We went from public transport in the year 2000 with a formally registered company. In the year 2004, we went into what we call travel and tours. It was a purely demand-driven kind of initiative. Because people were looking, our buses were new. Most people were old buses in the bus rank. So our buses were new. So people will be looking to hire those buses. And according to government licensing procedure, you cannot just get out of a road and go for a trip. You have to have what we call a route variation, changing from this route and going somewhere else. That thing was very tedious. So we said, no, maybe we should establish a business where people can come in and hire buses. That's why we introduced AT&T Monnakgotla Travel and Tours in the year 2004, out of demand. And then when we were there, I'll say we pioneered the concept, and we are still into it now in a big way, as you would know. Another opportunity came in the year 2006. This thing just come. where people were asking us, okay, you are taking us to Namibia for holidays, you are taking us to Durban or Cape Town for holidays through your travel and tours. Haven't you thought of being in the air travel industry? Whenever we think of owning an aeroplane, no. There is a whole diverse of products inside there. So we said, okay, owning a plane, these guys don't know what they're talking about. We'll go into it one way or the other. We started doing air tickets. We're still doing them even now through AT&T Travel. We selling air tickets, and anyone can go and use any other plane. So we are neutral to the airlines. We're getting our commission, and obviously at that juncture we had no experience, no expertise in the business. So we had to hire people, travel consultants, the travel manager. We need to set up the whole business to be able to undertake this initiative. That business is purely, to my summary or analysis, purely cash flow management. Because I mean, you would be paying air tickets for the tune of maybe 3, 4, 7 million a month. It's not your money. Your money is 5-10% of that 355 7,000. That's your money. You need to make sure that the money passes and goes to airlines, and that's what you need to manage. If you flunk it in a month, they get their license. There's no joke about that business. That is why mostly you find that not most of Botswanas are in that business, because it wants financial discipline. It's the same concept that coming from that saving mentality. If you can save, then you can hold on to somebody's money and pass it on at due time, and you remain with whatever is due to you. That's the kind of the air travel industry in summary. Then in the year 2009, another opportunity came where we basically met with the new CAAB. By then it was done by the Department of Civil Aviation. We told them, no, we travel abroad for different expos, exhibitions or whatever. We find that there are what we call airport shuttles. Why is no airport shuttle in Botswana? They couldn't answer the question. Do you mind if you can start this thing? They said, you can go ahead and do it. So they gave us a small desk at the SSKI. It was a small, before it was actually rebuilt into the current terminal. They gave us a small desk and we pioneered that concept. They were car rentals. They didn't understand exactly what we are trying to do, because they were asking themselves, okay, we are doing car rentals, these guys are sitting at a small desk and they are trying to get a taxi for somebody to town. That's how it started. AT&T rentals and then shuttle services. Ultimately, obviously, when you are sitting next to a car rental, you learn a lot. You keep on checking on them. What are these guys up to? What are they doing? How do they make their money? You talk to them. And in Botswana, information is very free. Depending on what questions you ask. The same questions you're asking me now. I'm giving you free information. You ask him, somebody will just divulge and tell you, no, that's how this thing operates and what and what. In no time, we're doing car rentals. So we're having car rentals more SSKI, we're having car rentals in Francistown, we're having car rentals in Maun, we're having car rentals in Kasai. Currently, ever since the year 2079, that's when we grew up the concept. We went into the next part, which is called, we went into financial services also by accident. We're doing Forex.
Changing for travelers.
Travelers. They're sitting in our bus, they're looking for Forex. So the question is, can you take me to a barely change? Where is the next one? No, we have to look for a barely change for you. And we are trying to negotiate these barely changes for a good rate for our clients. Most of the times they were closed at the time at which our clients wanted to get a service. So we're now, okay, what's wrong with us opening this thing? Because our clients want this service, so that we can service them. So we open what we call merchant business services, which deals much more with financial services. And then we had a problem with issues with our staff. Obviously our staff was now into 200, 300 kind of staff complement, because we had also started the mine staff transportations. When our mines were thriving at that time, both that Tibo BC, Lebo, Moana mine, Bobo Setu mine, and all those mines, we went into that business, mine staff transportation. So we're having a lot of food into the most parts of the country, and we would have customers looking for that Forex thing. Our staff were bothering the staff loans. So we tried to loan them from our own cash flow. Then we lend into program Kamola our labor, but you cannot necessarily borrow people money. NB was coming, non-bank financial institution. They told us, no, you can't do it. You need to have a license to borrow staff money, license. No, you cannot just simply deduct somebody's money. They were now paying attention into something else as a government. So we started doing staff loaning. We didn't take it to the level, the SOHO by then was starting. So we didn't take it to that level. We basically said we are going to just limit it to staff loaning. So staff loaning, the public wanted money. We said no, we're not going to go into the public domain. We ended up there. So we are now doing what we call agency services under the Machine Business Services, like we're doing now DHL. And then we're embarking on others that you'll see in 2019. We are going to be expanding that area.
Gearing up for 2019.
2019 strategy is out. It's very clear as to what we'll be doing. So now, because the business now is now getting matured, it was having a lot of depreciating assets with regard to buses and otherwise. So the banks were on our tail with regard to why don't we get appreciating assets? So we said, okay, let us invest into fixed assets. That's when we open up Machine Investments. Machine Investments deals with real estate. The offices, the staff housing. We now have a mall that we're building in Rukunzi in the year 2014. So it also came by somebody saying you need to balance your book, your investment book is much more depreciating asset than anything else. So that's the trend. And that's why we have about 5 or 6 companies, all interrelated, and just came out of a need.
So it's quite amazing how you've been over the years able to listen to different opportunities in the landscape. Driving it back, one of the key things that's important to us and why we bring different CEOs, we like their opinion of what they think the either young, old, or the emerging entrepreneur or the businessman should look out for, the opportunities that they feel they could share with people who know. In my opinion, this is where the challenges are. In our businesses is where we think opportunities will be for people that can either build businesses from there and build on what we have.
I think your finance and technology, what we call fintech services, because the penetration of ICT is quite high in Botswana. The users are quite savvy, they understand technology. I think even the setup of a fintech business is much more easier and cheaper per se. I think the entrepreneurs, the young ones going forward, you need to leverage on that ability. The technology is here. People are able to, they have the skills to do. They just need to now look at the products that we have. And what I want to say is that I would encourage the young entrepreneurs to travel. They should just be anywhere in the world. Traveling gives a lot of information on benchmarking. That's why we have all these people from outside. I'll say the white people. They travel. When you travel, you see a lot of opportunities. And when you get back home, you can exploit on them if they're not there. But sometimes it's not exploiting here and home. You can exploit them where they are. That's why you find those people coming in and they saying they're doing foreign direct investment. Because they realize we don't have those services. Then they come here and exploit them. You can easily also travel and go and exploit those things anywhere else in the world. The world is much more global. So I'm sitting here and decrying our economy is small and I can't do anything. What can I do? Really get up, walk, run, do anything, fly, and go and see the world and see what opportunities are there. And use the technology, if you can, to avoid the cost of setting up anything. So I think even our skills now, because most of our young entrepreneurs, they have skills. They learn entrepreneurship, they learn accounting. They're not like us, the old school. They are quite exposed to this kind of skills. So they should employ those skills to opportunities. Yeah, to opportunities. And opportunities, when you challenge them, they come to you.
Yeah.
When you sit, they sit also. Yeah. So I think that's what I would say to the entrepreneurs that I am. I say, take the opportunity as it comes. Yes.
In closing, we usually have a segment which is called Vent or Inspire. But for you, because for me personally, I used to hear a lot of stories around you. What is the one thing that you hear about yourself which you would like to set the record straight on?
What I want to say and set record straight on myself is I'm not an introvert. People think they need to see you in good places, floating with the right guys. Now I network, I know where to meet them, and I be at the right place at the right time, and I network with the right people at the right time. But I mean, see me all over, and that's why people would not know what Monnakgotla is. He a small guy, a big guy, or what. I know even when I met you at the gym,
I was like,
you would ask yourself,
because we met the week before, and we were passing that joke. So I was like,
you see, so you never knew who I was.
I never knew.
But I'm not lying down. I network with the right people in my industries. But I don't go around making it look so big.
Obvious,
look so big. I'm just a relaxed guy. So that would be the myth buster. I would say, or okay, come and engage me if you think I'm an introvert. Be surprised.
Monnakgotla, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much.
Join us for Socialite. And for the guys at home, you heard it here first. Thank you so much for tuning in.